Hey, what's up guys? This is Greg from ASUS, and in this video we're going to take a close look at our latest PC Partpicker featured build. Now for those of you who are unfamiliar with PC Partpicker, it is a great online resource to kind of plan out your next build. You can check compatibility between components or just put together a detailed parts list with the price so you know how much the whole thing's going to cost. And with this latest build, we thought it would be fun to do a short video, give you guys a close-up look at how everything came together. Now to check out the entire blog post and the full parts list, go ahead and click on the link in the description below. Now the first thing you might notice is the case. Now this is the Johnsbow Mod 1 green and black edition case. It also comes in red and black. Now this is a pretty extreme case. It's definitely an air cooling case. It's very open and airy, a lot of gaps between all of the panels. And there's actually a glass panel that goes on the front, but I've removed it just to give you a better look at the components. Now speaking of components, the motherboard that we're using is the STRIX X299-E GAMING. The CPU is an Intel 7900X 10-core CPU. Cooling that CPU is the Johnsbow CR201 air cooler. Now this has a white LED behind this little panel here, and it normally comes with a white LED fan here, but we replaced that with an RGB fan to match the rest of the fans in the case, and there are a lot of them. The fans are the Johnsbow FR331 RGB fans, 120mm fans. We've got 3 in the bottom as intake. We've got 3 on the front also as intake. On the top, we've got 3 more, also as intake. Now, normally you might set that up as an exhaust because hot air rises, but because this case is so open and airy, we thought we just want to get as much cool air onto those components as possible. Now, there is an exhaust fan out the back, so the air should come straight through the CPU cooler here and out the back. And like I said, these are RGB fans, so we can't connect them into the motherboard and control them that way, but they do come with a fan controller here, so we can cycle through different colors and different modes. We're also using 32 gigabytes of G.Skill's Trident Z Rgb Memory. Now this memory has RGB lighting on it, as you can see, but the RGB lighting is actually controlled through the motherboard. So you just plug these straight into the motherboard, go into the Aura Sync software, and you can change the lighting to match the graphics card or some of the LED strips you might be using. And the graphics card is the STRIX GTX 1080 Ti. So not only does this system look impressive, it's also pretty darn powerful as well. It could run pretty much any game you can throw at it. Now we've also added a RGB LED strip on the bottom here. This is by Cable Mod, and that's plugged directly into the motherboard. So you can see it's got the same color what they were showing as on the graphics card. So that's all synced up. For storage, we've got dual Samsung 960 Pro 512 gigabyte NVMe M.2 SSDs. There's one in the vertical position here next to the memory, and there's also one down at the bottom here behind the heatsink for the PCH. For additional storage, we have dual Samsung 850 EVO 1 terabyte SSDs. Now some of you might be wondering, well, where is the power supply? There's nothing but air down here. Well, if you come around back here, you can see the power supply is mounted vertically up in the front here, right above all of the drive trays. And this is a Seasonic Prime 850 watt PSU. And these cables are not the stock cables. This is our aftermarket sleeve cables that we also got from Cable Mod with the green color that matches the case. So this was just a quick overview of our latest build. If you want to check out the detailed build log as well as an in-depth look at all of the components, go ahead and click on the link to PCPartpicker.com in the description below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and share, and we will see you next time.